Hello, everyone. Hello.
How are you?
How are you all doing? Am I
super blurry on your part?
You are.
All right, I'll get straightened out. Don't worry.
Yep, it's new internet. So
That's right. We're just breaking it in right now.
I'm on Wi-Fi and you're on Ethernet, and it seems to be liking the Wi-Fi better.
Now, to me, you are very blurry. So.
Oh no, really?
Yeah,
oh, how
so
interesting.
Never mind. Anyway, it's all good.
You know, it'd be funny if neither one of us are blurry. On my phone, neither one of us look blurry.
Yay!
Oh, hi, Lisa. I missed you the last couple of days.
Oh, I know, right? Hello, Lisa. Good to see you.
And hi, Rick.
And Rick, Tracy was just telling me about how Juliet and Sylvester both use buttons to communicate with you and Cindy. And I cannot believe that. I'm going to have to talk more about that because that is fascinating.
It is.
It really is. I don't know anyone who does that, who has done that with their pets. I've only seen it on videos. So, and I see Sue is here. Sue's one of our scrapbooking buddies, of course, and a client at the store. And Rain is here. Rain was our lucky winner last night, Trey.
That's right.
$500 diamond ring went to Rain last night. So
how exciting.
That is exciting. It's fun to give away, and it's fun to be the person receiving it.
Yes.
I mean, that's what I think. I don't.
Oh, really, Diane Sherman was in the store today.
Oh, she was?
Yep.
Wonderful.
Hi, Diane.
I always love seeing her, too. Aw.
Oh, hi, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. Oh, yes. So did Rain pick up her ring today?
I don't think so.
Okay, so she said that ring was spectacular.
Unless
you see it in person.
Yeah, she could have gotten it after I left today.
That's true. That's true. I am so glad you are all here with us tonight. I've been looking forward to this all day. Look at Lisa.
From Puerto Rico.
I think that is like our first off the
continent.
Off the North American contiguous. I was trying not to say contiguous.
Oh, Stacy.
An addiction.
Oh.
And that's funny.
See, that's the thing. I just don't. It's bad enough that my cat meows a lot for food. If I had to know what they really wanted, I would go crazy.
So adorable. I would love to see video of that, Rick, if you ever get around to it. I just enamored by that. This is really special. And hello to Michelle and to Pamela. And today is someone's birthday, I think. Or is it next Thursday? I can't. Now I'm doubting myself.
Well, I want to say that Rain says she's trapped in her house.
Yes.
With her son had knee surgery a week ago. Oh my goodness.
That's a hard one right there.
That is sure nice of you to do instead of him having to go to rehab.
Yes, that is wonderful of you to do. I like that you use the term trapped in your house. If I was trapped in my house with that, I would have to have ice cream. That's so nice, Lisa, sending prayers. We have such a good group who join us on these live shows. It just warms my heart.
Yeah. Yep. Diane, who is a nurse, also said that's a tough rehab.
It sure is. It sure is. That's really wonderful. When you have a family member who can care for you, and heaven knows. Oh, look at this. We got fresh peach cobbler.
Ooh.
It's almost worth having knee surgery for that. Not quite, but close. That is so wonderful. I bet that was delicious.
My lips are.
I know. Now we're both hungry.
Wanting to eat it now.
That's right. Now we're both hungry for peach cobbler. Is one of my all-time favorite things, and I don't have it enough. So, I should fix that by having more of it. So I'm so happy that all of you are here with us tonight. We are going to be having a really beautiful giveaway tonight. So let's go ahead and show that if you don't mind, Trey.
Alrighty.
So it's going to pop up in between us in a very professional manner.
Here we go. I know which way to go now. Go in.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Okay. Hold on. There. Ta-da! All right, so someone is going to win this necklace tonight before the end of the show, which is going to be around 8 o'clock. And all you have to do is, in order to enter for that tonight, is to share this live event right now to your own Facebook page, and then comment shared in the comment section of this live event right now. That will automatically give you an entry into the drawing tonight. However, you can also tag your Facebook friends in the comment section, which I am seeing people already doing. And for each person that you tag, you will receive an additional entry. So someone will be winning that necklace tonight. And do you remember what the value was?
$109.95.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
but
want
you
to say
said
it,
created
please.
opal with some diamonds.
Yes.
Mhm.
Very pretty piece. All right. So in other news, we are still having our Christmas in July event in the store. We have done this maybe for 20 years. I don't even know. I'm going to have to figure it out.
Oh my goodness, probably
Maybe
25.
since opening,
Maybe
almost?
maybe since opening.
we'll have to count back on that. But in any case, we have that going on now through July 22nd, which is next Friday. And what happens is we have ornaments up on our Christmas tree. And when you pick out your items you would like to purchase, you'll pick an ornament off of the tree and your discount will be inside. The discounts range from 22% all the way up to 40%, and there are discounts in between those two numbers as well. And then also, we will have a free gorgeous swirled necklace that we would love to give you, a $50 value with any jewelry purchase, one per Royalty Rewards client. And these are beautiful. So this is going on, as I said, through Friday, July 22nd. So you do not want to miss that opportunity as well. And for those of you who are local, and I will say it now until the day they open, we are counting down to our new upscale Publix. Grand opening is in spring 2023, and we are so pleased that we will be having them as our neighbor. So in case you pull in and you see that the Publix is closed, it's not closed, it's being remodeled. So,
And we could hear actually things thumping on the ground today.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
this is the
exciting.
first time. Finally, it's been a month and 2 weeks.
And it's been longer than that because really there was talk about it before the pandemic.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean that they've been closed.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. So that is very exciting. I understand now, of course, I'm also the one that supposedly started the other rumor that I'm not going to mention. But I understand that they are going to bring the old store completely to the ground and then build up from there.
Yes,
Is that
that's
you
what I've heard. So we're waiting to see it happen.
That's right. Is that not craziness?
It
That's
is.
so cool. So, look at who else has joined us. Michelle's here. So is Tanya, and Diane Higlin is here too.
Oh, fantastic. I know Diane was in the last few days, I believe.
And Nikki is here. I figured Nikki was if Tanya was, so I had to scroll back a little bit there.
Oh, and there's Teresa.
There's Teresa. So Teresa is our team leader at the store and our complete and utter right-hand person.
Oh, yes.
Right, Trey?
Absolutely.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So I have chitty-chatted a lot. And so I'm going to give Tracy the opportunity to just get set up for one more second while we talk about what will be going on next week on our live streaming shows. First of all, we will have our Tuesday 12 noon show. That's our 1 hour live jewelry sale. And this is a bite-sized, fast-paced jewelry show that also has someone winning a $500 diamond pendant every week. And that starts Tuesday at 12 noon. So come along and have lunch with us. And then on Wednesday, that's interesting. I fixed it.
Yay.
And then Wednesday, July 20th at 7 p.m., we will be having another one of our weekly live online fine jewelry sales. And someone will win this pair of black and white diamond earrings valued at $500. And then a week from tonight, we will once again have a live custom jewelry design along with my sister, my best friend, and award-winning jewelry designer, Tracy. It's all the same person right there. And so we will have that a week from tonight, starting at 7 o'clock. All right. Are you finally ready, Trey?
I think I can manage.
Okay, I think you can do it. I know you can.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
that's not where I want to be.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold, please.
Take me off for a minute. Let me take that.
You off?
I
Okay.
mean, take the screen off for a minute.
Yeah, like that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right. Don't you like our background here, folks? I love
You said
this.
get ready, and I did everything opposite of that.
panicked.
Did
I
everything
panicked her.
opposite.
Not really. You can't panic us after all these years. But it is so nice to see all of you here. I was seeing, and from Puerto Rico.
Oh,
Boy, that makes me happy to
I know.
Lisa, you're down there in a tropical paradise. And
I noticed the other day somebody said, "Aren't you at the beach?" And you said, "No, it's nighttime. You might have been down there at the beach."
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Now, is this where you would like to be, sister?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here we
Okay.
go.
So tonight we're going to be doing a butterfly, and we're going to go into the freehand, and the program is going to work its magic.
The program's going to do what the program wants to do.
So I came in here and I looked for elements earlier today that I thought would make a really nice wing. And this is the one I chose right here. So we will bring that onto our designing screen. And right now it's pretty small. Let's go ahead and write it. There we go. And we need for it to go in a different direction, north, south, instead of east, west. So let's go ahead and grab that and turn that 90 degrees and bring that so that it's centered just right about there. And let's see how big that is. What's nice is we can measure it. And I'm going to start at the top and go down.
That would be important to know, because if you were working with this and then when you got done, it was the size of a sofa, that would be a
Yeah.
problem. It could happen if
It could. So
These
it's
things are weird.
4.7 millimeters, which is too small for what we're needing to work with. So let's go ahead and expand this. We're just going to grab this little handle here and make it bigger.
Nice.
Because I want something that looks a bit bigger. Now these are 5 each, I believe. Well, you know what? Let's measure it. I always get confused. So let's measure one more time. No, they are not 5. So that is 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters to me is still a little small. So let's go just a little bigger. There we go. No matter what it is, that's where it's staying. I'm going to push it over so that we get it back in the center. And let's go ahead and see how thick it is, because when I pull this handle here, it doesn't just go taller and wider, it also gets thicker. So let's go ahead and turn it on its side, because we don't need anything too thick. We need something that would be more delicate. And as you can see, that is a pretty thick piece.
That is.
It is. It looks like 2 feet. There we go.
Woo.
2 penguins or something.
Little
So
penguin feet on there.
So let's go ahead and make it closer to like 1.5 millimeters. And it doesn't have to be exact, just as an estimation. There we go. 2.59. That should, I mean, is it 2 or 1? 1.59. Yeah, that seems good. In fact, you know what? Because we're going to add another layer on, let's go just a little bit smaller. There we go.
Oh, you're going to add another layer on. Interesting.
We are. Yes. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to change its shape a little bit. I'm going to, actually, I think I'm going to make the wing a little wider. And then move it back to the center. And with that, I think we will go ahead and try bending the metal. fingers crossed, because it always, it often does different things when I work with it. You know, we have no control in a way, but let's go ahead and let me see what this would do. We can move it back. We can go back to where we are right now if we want, but let's see what would happen if I move this. Oh yeah, see, that's starting to look more like a butterfly
It
wing.
is. That made the difference right there.
And I think I'm going to just leave it like that, because we can get moving it so much that suddenly it doesn't look anything like what we're trying to work with. But that actually came out really exactly like I want it. I'm going to do one more thing, make it just a little bit taller, see what that looks like. And I like that. Okay, we are in the center. The dark blue line here is the center of our work area. And we are going to go ahead and duplicate this. Let's see what happens if we do side to side. Earlier today, it didn't really want to do those things well. So let's see. Oh, actually right now it worked out really good.
I must be your lucky charm, Trey.
You are.
I wasn't with you earlier.
Thank you so much. And that being said, let's go ahead and duplicate this and see where we go. I am going to, apparently there's going to be a launch at some time tonight.
Oh,
that came through. Okay, I'm going to change one of these metals into yellow. Why don't we use 18 karat so we get it a nice rich color? And it's going to be this one right here, the top one. And we do that by clicking switch from primary to the secondary metal. And there it is. With this, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller overall. So just pushing it in, and we should see some silver coming down. Yes, actually isn't that crazy? A crazy look. Let's bring it up to the top a little bit, and let's go ahead and do that again, and hopefully we won't have it like disappearing. There we go. Let's push it a little bit closer.
So pretty. So pretty, Trey.
Thank you. And then I also turned it a little bit earlier so that actually, I think if you look on this one here, you'll be able to see it. So I'm turning it so the ends are up in the air a little bit.
Perfect. Yes, we could see that.
Giving us a little bit of texture. Yeah. So it has a little more of a feel like it's, butterfly wings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and add some components to the center, so that we have its body. Let's see, I think I'm going to start right in here. I love this particular one right here because I can change the shape from thicker to thinner. And let's add that. And I'm going to push this down just a smidgen. Oh, I better not go too far down. All of a sudden, we're going to be doing a dragonfly.
That's right.
So we'll leave it right there.
That's funny.
And I'm going to take a look at my image here. I'm going to make the top part a little bit thicker than the bottom part. And I'm going to do that by, this is either A or this is A. And I can almost guarantee the first time I move it, it is not going to be the right side. Ooh, or maybe I won't. Oh, there we go. There we go. So I'm going to say that's B. Oh, we'll see. Okay, B. Okay, and
right,
we
fingers
want to
crossed.
make it wider. Let's see. Oh, I was right.
Look at that. You might become a professional at this someday, Trey.
Yeah, thank you, Stacy. I might know what's actually going on. It looks like it's breathing.
It did. That's creepy.
Okay, and we're going to take the middle and we're going to move the middle position up some. So I'm going to move the middle to here. Okay, and as you can see, it's getting to be more of a slenderness at the bottom and a little wider at the top. Let me do that again. Move it up just a little bit more and make it just a little bit wider. Oh my, that got to be big. But you know what? I don't know that that is bad.
I don't think that
I think it just startled me.
It startled you.
It just startled me.
Oh my. All right.
There we go. Okay. And Oh, it is a little tall though. Let's see. I think it can be pushed down a little bit because as you can see, it's above the wings. Let's push that down. And I think that height is just about right. Actually, let's put some gemstones in it, and I'm going to do that by adding a little trim to it. One I haven't used before. We'll go in here, and we hopefully will find it. Let's see here. And if we don't, we'll use something else. It's funny how I forget where the things are, but I did not.
There's so many. There's literally thousands of them.
There
so
are.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
You're right about that. So this is larger than I had thought.
Oh.
So the butterfly must be a little.
Peanut.
Yes, and the butterfly might be a little smaller than this morning. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to bring this up to the top. I think I had a huge butterfly this morning, one that really was just ridiculously.
No wonder you were checking the size.
Yes. So I'm making some pretty trim, and I'm going to push it down. And I think what we will do is we will go ahead and make the underneath part yellow, this part yellow, and we will make these designs at the top white. So that's easy enough to do. We are going to come in here, click this. We are going to go over to switch the primary and secondary metals, and now it is yellow. And you can easily see these pretty little pieces of trim that we are putting on the top because they're in white.
Yeah, that's really pretty, that piece tray.
I thought it was too.
Oh, hold on. Cindy says save soon.
Oh, thank you, Cindy.
And Rain says click, click, save.
Okay, let's give myself, we'll just put it in as BBB. I don't know, hopefully it doesn't stand for anything. There we go. It's just up near the top. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and duplicate this piece. There we go. So easy to just duplicate the pieces as we go. And with that, we're going to bring another one down. And then we're going to go back out because I saw an individual one also. Let's see if that will work into the size that we need. Come on down, and there is the individual one. Let's bring that in and see if that's going to work. Okay, let's see where that is. Oh, it's right in the middle of the butterfly. That's good. We'll bring it up on the top. Oh my gosh, it's giant again.
It's huge.
Okay, no worries. We will go ahead and grab this and make it the size we need. And we'll push it and see if it's just maybe a touch bigger. And what's nice is that at the factory, if I don't get this quite right, which we certainly attempt to do all the time, I will tell them I want them all the exact same size, and they will do it for me. So it's never going to not be the right size for you. They're all going to match.
That is wonderful, and that's another wonderful part about the factory that we work with is that even though Tracy, completely looks at every single touching spot and makes sure the diamonds are a certain depth and all of that, that can take, that does take hours. There is a whole department of people who are just CAD experts. So they're not necessarily jewelry designers. They just are looking at what is correct for the program itself to give a good outcome.
That's absolutely right.
So, but we do like to have it so that it needs zero fixes when it gets there.
That's true. It makes it easier for everybody.
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a gemstone, and it's going to be a marquee, as you can well imagine, that we're going to be putting on there.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. And
but right now it's a humongous,
it is huge.
Brilliant cut.
It is a brilliant cut. This is the smartest gemstone I've ever seen.
It's
It's brilliant. Okay. And that is still a little large. So I know earlier today I had to put the numbers I wanted in. So let's go ahead and try a 2.5 in here. Let's see. And we'll do a 1 here. No, 1 point. Let's try a 1. And it has disappeared.
And
It's
it
still-
has reappeared.
It's still very big. All righty then. I know one thing we need to do is take those ends off of it. Here we go. And that is,
Oh, you know Tracy does not like those V prongs.
I do not.
They offend your sensibilities, Tracy.
They do.
Your aesthetic sensibilities.
That, you know what's so interesting? It's like it's inverse. Something
Oh, it
is wrong
I
there.
See that.
So it decided it didn't like whatever I had done to it. Let's remove it. And let's actually go in, and we are just going to bring a gem in. Okay, and we know these are naturally small a lot of times when we bring them in, which is great. Let's make it into a marquee shape. And let me bring it to the top so you know what we're doing. I really think maybe I went a little small with this. We might there's nothing wrong with it being small, actually. It's just a little smaller than what we can work with. Nothing is
There's no
working
such
out.
thing when it's jewelry, though, right?
Right?
But it's smaller than this morning's.
Well, I mean, I'm almost putting microscopic gems on.
Oh, okay. When you're
Okay,
looking
so
at the-
hey, let's just do this. Let's just make everything bigger.
Yeah, can you drag? Yes.
That's
Ooh.
going to be bigger. And this is going to be bigger.
Ooh, came back out of the metal.
Yep. And we're going to pull the bottom one over. We're just going to make it work. There we
That's
go. And bring this out a little bit. Great. It's growing.
It's breathing again.
Yes, it is. And let's make these bigger. Let's get in here so we can see what we're doing. Because I really don't want to go any smaller than this stone. So let's go down here, do the same thing, make it bigger. And this one too. And right now it has a neat overlapping design.
Yeah, it's actually very cool. But that's not what you were, expecting.
No, we're just making everything bigger. And that's the nice thing about it. I know this program enough that I can just make it do what I want quickly. And I like that about it.
Yes, it's actually amazing all the things that this program can do.
It is. It is. Okay, let's get this one stone put in there at least. There we go. We'll get it down and see where we're at. Let's make that just a smidgen bigger. And I think that we finally will have it fitting in there properly. Perfect. So we'll just make everything that size and we will fit it to the size that we need. So we're going to go ahead and duplicate that gem and pull it on over. And actually what's kind of neat is I did like the idea of it being larger at the top here. So the lower ones, we will just make a little smaller.
I like the one that I saw earlier that you were working on earlier today.
Uh-huh.
Had rounds in the body, didn't it?
It did not.
Oh, it didn't? It
No.
had marquee?
It did. It had a round head.
You know what it was I bet you I was looking at it with the little balls lined up, these little blue balls on there.
Oh, I think you were.
But in any case, I
Mhm.
love the marquee shape. That is awesome.
Good.
That was my point.
Oh, good. You don't need to let us know that you were not observant to my piece earlier when I asked you for your input and you Well, who knows? Anyway.
I did something else weird. I can't use the fact that my eyes were dilated yesterday
I know you
as an
can't.
excuse for right now not being able to see.
No, you cannot. Here we go. So we're actually making some headway. And I love that we can do this and that we can do it so easily. I'm sorry it took a few minutes longer, but it just goes to show how easy, like a little bit of a mistake can be changed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's take a little bit of a look and let's get that, let's please get the background out of it, that
Grid?
The grid bothers me sometimes. And I think what I'd like to do is maybe make the wings, let's see if we can make them even a little bit longer. Let's see. I'm moving it, and that's not what I want to do. Okay, this is what I want to do. Make them just a little bit longer, a little more graceful.
I like it.
And we're going to do the same with these. Oh, yeah. I think that is exactly where I want to go. Now, I do want to put a round gem on his head. And maybe we'll make it oval. We'll see. What do you always say? My card, my way?
That's right. That's right. Your design, your way.
Mm-hmm. And let's make that smaller because right now it's a 1 carat. And let's make it bigger than that.
There we go. This
Okay.
is so pretty, Trey.
And I think I'm going to take this gem and remove it and put the round one there. I think I'd rather have that there. So let's just make this go to sleep and bring this little guy down there. But I think maybe making it just a touch smaller. Let's see. Yes, I think that's a pretty big head. I could be wrong, but I don't think their heads are that big.
Well, you're using artistic license as well.
That's true. Okay, and let's go ahead and bring in some little antennas.
What will you use?
It seems like this would be a good place for antennas. So,
it is.
So let's see. And I did see some antennas that would work already. I was hoping maybe to do them individually, but this one looks pretty good.
I did notice that when it went by, Trey.
Yeah, to me, is it this one right here?
It is that one right there.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought that's really whimsical.
It is.
In a way. Mm-hmm.
It was.
It's cuddling. It's cuddling.
Look at that. It's hugging the antennas are hugging its own wings.
Let's
It's a little
see.
disturbing.
Yes, let's see. I'm going to have to make this go down a little bit, and let's bring the antennas up. And let's make them a little smaller. Try this and try this. And try this again. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting them the right size. There we go. And let's push that down a little bit. Yes, I think that's looking good, looking like what I'm wanting to do.
Gorgeous, Trey.
And I used the 18 karat because I thought that was a great color for a contrast. And we've been seeing so much high carated gold lately.
We have, and I love that.
I do too. It
So
really
that was a
shimmers.
great touch.
And I thought what might be nice is to put some gems on the wings. So let's go ahead and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. We're going to go right in here. And I'm going to go down here. And let's see if I can find the right one. We'll grab this one here. It's always an experiment every time because they all look kind of the same. But they all have different things they do.
And it has quite the curve. May I suggest saving?
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome.
And let's go ahead and turn this to the side. There we go. It finally decided to do it.
That it was going to go, yeah.
And bring it out over here.
Oh, and Cindy and I were on the same page. She said, save soon.
Good. And let's go ahead and make the length a little shorter. And it's just a matter of moving it back and forth till we get it right. And let's also have it not have so much of a curve here, as you can imagine. Let's see if this is going to be the right one. It helps. It helps. Let's see, what is it doing? Oh, it's bending it a little bit. So let's bring that back. And it's bending it on the one side. Got it. Let's put it back in the middle because we do want that flat at this moment. Bend them out. Let's try this one here. Lots of bending areas. Well, that gave it quite the bend. Okay, let's expand on that and see if maybe we can get that to bend the right way.
And I did see that it gave you a little warning, like, I don't know if we can do it.
Yes, absolutely. And we can just put this on the edge here. And we can make it a little bit thinner. Here we go. And let's do the other side a little bit thinner. We're using those small little diamonds just to give it a little bit of glitter.
Oh, and Margarita asks, what is it going to be, a necklace or a ring?
Oh, I guess really at this size, you could have it easily be a ring. I had planned on it being a necklace. That was where I was headed with it. Now, since it has gotten into more the shape we need, I'm going to extend it a little bit with the length. And let's push it down so we can see how close we are. Yeah, that's doing really well over there. And let's go ahead and see if we can do side to side. Oh, thank goodness.
That made it easy.
It did.
Yes.
It did. So we're really starting to see the color, the glitter on it. And what I can do on this is just change all the accent stones to a color. And I was thinking maybe London blue.
Well, that's always a fan favorite around here.
It is. Right? It is. Let me go back in here and let's see if we can't even make the diamonds just a smidgen smaller. Well, they're not diamonds now. They are London blue. There we go. And pull those out to the edge just a bit more.
Judy Mackey says, so pretty.
Oh, thank you, Judy.
And then Margarita says lavender.
Oh, lavender would be great.
That's a good choice too.
Okay, so let's go ahead and try lavender on that. So we'll make them amethyst, or we could make them purple diamonds. Well, purple diamonds might be fun. Yeah. There we go. And
that's
it's more
so pretty.
It's a little more of a lavender color.
Yes. If you're going to have something custom designed, you might as well use some neat purple diamonds.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, earlier I had put different stones down the center. And since we have the purple on tonight, the lavender, we could easily make these amethyst. And I think that would be nice, let's see. There we go. Be a nice contrast.
Lisa says, I love that. So she liked the change to the lavender.
Oh, good.
And Margarita said, very nice.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone.
And you would know because it was your suggestion and a good one it was.
It was, yes. And, when we're doing this, I do love the yellow, but what might be kind of fun to do is pink. Oops. Boy, we're really going around on that one. Okay, hopefully it will stop. Anybody else getting dizzy? Anybody else getting dizzy?
Yes.
And I thought it would be kind of fun to hang it from the edge.
Agreed. It looks like it's in flight that way.
I think it does. Yep. So if we get in here a little bit more and take that away. Let's go on to anything but that. Oh my, it's in front. And I would put a bail there. Right now I don't have a bail, just trying to save a little time, but I would do a hidden bail right behind that wing. Go ahead and pull it down because it would literally be behind there. We just didn't put the bail on at this point. Okay, and if I go back over here, we can also make the gems, I think, go a little farther out. Channel width. Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's so many different things we can do.
Do you want to render any of them before you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Or it may not be done. I should say, like, I know it's not done, but like, is it done enough to see it with this?
Absolutely. And as I'm doing right
lavender?
now, I'm making the gems go farther to the edge because
Very nice.
before they weren't. I mean, it just gives me so many things that I can do with these, with all of these different handles and parameters.
Yes.
Thank you, that are over here. Okay, let's
Oh,
go ahead and
okay.
render it. It's going to be kind of shiny.
Yes, it is.
Going to be a little shiny. There we go.
Oh, it's thinking. All right.
There we go. In a way that I take, like, there's so much shadow in this, so a lot of times I'll put something like this against a black background, and it takes that shadow away.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, that's neat to know.
Yeah. So yes, that's just a fun little piece that you would wear. I wanted it to be a little
Gorgeous.
different than any of the other butterflies, and I did a dragonfly before, and it had a lot of big gems. I thought this would be a fun thing to do where it was a little more solid and
Mhm.
had just like accent gems on the side.
I liked this bold gold look that you did with it.
Oh, thank you so much.
It was surprising when I saw it, and but not in a bad way, in an awesome way. Remember, I said to you right away, that's like a modern take on a butterfly.
You did say that.
And Rain says, looks great. And it
Thank you,
does.
Rain.
And Margarita also says that will sell in a heartbeat.
Oh, well, that is great. Thank you for your kind words.
Oh, look at this. Yes.
One of the things Stacy and I love is purple and green together.
Yeah.
And every time we do it, it does sell.
Sure does.
And so just to render that, now I've got the rose gold and the amethyst and
Do you have rose
garnet.
gold on there? Where's the rose gold?
see how it's changed from that bright yellow
Oh, yes.
to a rose gold now. Oh, I
Yes.
didn't use the black background. It really does make a difference.
Well, we'll do that in a second then. That would be great. Rain must have been reading your mind or you reading hers because she said, like to see it in rose gold. And here you did it in a rose
yes.
gold.
And rose gold always looks great with like morganites and things. So
Yes.
we can go ahead and give that a shot. Okay, so
Did you want to put it on that black background?
I will when I render it. But
Okay.
thank you for saying that. So thinking of going with pinks, if we go with
Yes.
oh no,
So
I'm
excitable.
glad.
Sorry.
Let's go with diamond pink pure. I have no idea what it is, but it certainly is a pretty color. And then go with morganite down the center.
Love it.
Is that the morganite? Yeah. That should be a really pretty look. And what a different look it is.
It is. It really is.
So let's render that with the black. And you'll see what I mean about having the black in the background.
Look at all those backgrounds.
Let's try that. Black granite. That sounds good.
Yes, it does.
So let's see if that makes a difference. Yeah. See how it takes the ugly shadow away?
Yeah, that weird smudgy looking shadow.
It's just too much shadow. And then if you want, we can try this on a ring and see what that looks like.
That would
If
be
we have a
fun.
moment.
Rain says, click, save.
Okay, I will. Thank you, Rain. And again, I'm so glad you all joined us tonight.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us.
We certainly appreciate it.
So fun.
So let's see if we go with maybe, what do you think? So in a ring.
And just to tell you, we are at 7:45.
Okay, that's good to know, Stace.
Yes, since
Let me go ahead and turn this to yellow. And let's take the chain off. I think I can whip this up quickly. A lot of times, I hate to say, I have to work quickly at the store.
Right, of course.
I do. And I'll tell you,
have all day to just,
they don't. And the other thing is they don't they kind of don't think I'm going to get what they're talking about. Some people, when they're in a hurry, they think I might not know what they're saying. And I'm like, I've got to, as I'm going along and talking to them, and they're telling me things and I'm flipping it up on the counter sketch.
You're trying to show them that you can
Right.
do it. If they, sometimes people might feel rushed and Tracy's like, no, it's good. Stay here. Here's all the cool things I can do.
Well, I
She
just
doesn't
try
say
to
out
calm
loud.
their nerves. I think
Yes.
that's really it. So they don't have to wait. Okay, let's see what this will do for it. It might be good. It might be overkill. So I think what
But
we'll
it's
have
awesome.
to do is we will lower the ring to it and see where we're at. It's a little high right now. And you might not even need all those diamonds or stones on the side. And I
Boy,
know
that is amazing, Trey. I agree with you that it is a little tall.
but we can take that down.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and do that. And we can do that in record time because I know we're having to leave. See, I'm under the pressure.
You've got time.
Okay, thank you. So the width, the shank width, let's see if we can, that is not it. Height, split amount. Yeah, we could do that. Inside span. Let's see if that would do it. Oh, it went out. That's nice.
The inside span went out.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what some of these words mean. No, I'm just
Well,
joking.
no, it's not that you don't know what the words mean.
I guess
There's
I don't
so
know
many
what they mean.
parameters that a lot of times it's just, click it and see what it changes.
Exactly. So this one might not be the right one for this particular one. I can't seem to get it to do the things I want it to do. Oh, it is dropping down just slowly. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, that's a little more than I wanted, but
now
it
the
actually,
butterfly is just hanging out up there.
there we
There
go.
we go.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. I love whoever said make that into a ring. That was a great idea. Can we see it on a hand?
Oh,
Preferably with
okay. Make sure you close your eyes fast. It
This is
is
gonna
in
be in the
her
middle of the
hand.
hand?
It is in
Oh.
her hand because the butterfly started at a low spot.
yes.
So there we go. We will remove that so it'll be pain free. But
All
yeah,
right.
that's kind of a neat.
That is
that's a really
cool.
neat look. Very nice.
Can you remove the handle?
Oh my
for
God.
For a minute?
Yes, I'm so sorry, everyone.
That's okay.
Oh, I love it. I really do like that, and it's kind of sweet.
And it is, Trey, it's very sweet. Rain has a question.
Yes, Rain.
She says, have you made a design just to place it in your showcase, not for anyone in particular?
Yes, I did. I did do
That's
the wave ring that we sold on the show the first time it was on.
That's
and
right.
I did have it in the showcase for just maybe a week or two, I think. And then it had a London blue topaz. So I did make that one and we did sell it right away. And then I right now have a very small little petite butterfly with pink sapphire and aquamarine in a necklace. It's at the store. That's in the showcase. But I would like to make more of these pieces. I really would.
Yes, one of the things that is an issue, and it's a good problem to have, is time.
That's true.
Tracy is commissioned, always commissioned to be doing different custom designs for you folks. And so she just never gets around to putting time into this, which is fine.
Oh, I love it.
But that is in our plans to actually go ahead and have that, come to fruition on some of these awesome designs.
That is right. That is right.
Yep. That's our plan. And Diane says, looks nice as a ring. And I agree, it sure does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made it a sapphire and let's see, and black diamonds.
Oh, black diamonds, yes.
And we could switch these. We could make this white and then this yellow. And why don't we make it 22 karat yellow?
Oh, wow. That is so pretty.
Just a hint of it. Yeah.
That is so pretty, Trey.
Okay, well, I'm imagining people are wanting to find out who the winner was.
That's right. And they might also want to go on with their evening.
That's true, too. Yep, I'm so happy you shared so much of it with us tonight.
We like to hang out with you, but you might want to go on and actually spend time with your family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
And Rain says that's a good plan. And Lisa says, wow, about this design.
Oh, great. It's a little different than our normal designs.
I love it, Trey.
So I'm glad you like it.
Love it.
I just thought I'd try it with a piece of material through it. Oh.
Oh, but didn't like it because it was a pendant first, right?
Oh my goodness. I think you're right. That's exactly. Thank you, Stacy.
You're welcome.
I was like, why did that happen?
Yeah, the finger reminded me of
that.
that.
Why did that happen? But now I know. Okay, thank you, everyone.
All right. That's beautiful too. All rose gold there, right?
Yeah, rose gold and the white.
Gorgeous.
Little accent white.
Gorgeous. You can see it's just fun to keep twerking. Don't keep
tweaking.
Keep tweaking it.
Yeah, tweaking it.
It's a whole nother animal right there.
It is.
Okay, so here Tracy and I are again in our full-size selves after seeing all that lovely tiny jewelry, and then whoop, and that is so nice. Rain said, enjoyed my hour piece with all of you. I'm not used to being home. That's true too. Mm-hmm. She is not used to being home.
Very true.
Okay, so let's remind you all that meanwhile in the background, Tracy is still playing with the different designs over there.
I am.
So I want to remind you all that if you have jewelry that is unwanted, that you're not going to wear, or you inherited or bought many years ago, we do buy and trade jewelry. And as you see here, we have a long list of things that we buy and trade. And if you're not sure if we will take it, please bring it in. Bring everything in, because you just never know what we might take. Now, we ask that you make an appointment so that we can set aside time just for you. And all you have to do is call our store or text our store, and we will set up an appointment for you. More information about us buying or trading with you can be found on our website at tracyandstacy.com, where you will click on the gold buying tab. And so next week, we will begin the week off with a bang, giving away a $500 diamond pendant during our 1-hour live jewelry sale. That is every Tuesday at 12 noon, goes from 12 noon to 1 o'clock. And in that period of time, we will have a fast-paced, something or other that I also say, show. So join us and have your lunch with us. And then I will be giving away this pair of black and white diamond earrings that are valued at $500. That is on our live online fine jewelry sale every Wednesday night. And this one happens to be on July 20th. At 7 o'clock. And then next week, July 21st, Tracy will once again do a live custom jewelry design along. And you can see here that I have one of Tracy's past design along pieces of jewelry featured. I love that one. That was like the compass necklace.
It
right?
was, yes, it was like a towards graduation and keeping
Yes.
them going in the right direction.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty. And you can go back in on YouTube and go into archives of over 50 different design alongs Tracy has done live within the last 2 years. So that's pretty impressive. So we have a winner. We have a winner for tonight's $109.95 sterling silver necklace. And the winner is Diane Higlin. Diane, congratulations. A round of applause for you. And as
That's great.
that is so wonderful. So glad that you won that. And we are so appreciative of you all spending your evening with us tonight. We have such a good time. This happened to be an especially funny evening. I don't know why, but just was. And oh, it's so sweet, all the different people who are saying like congratulations. And I love the camaraderie that we have all joined together with in the last 2 years. It's been so special to Tracy and I. And we appreciate you supporting our business and other small businesses. We do not take you for granted, and we are so happy that you join us here online. So until we see you again next Tuesday at 12 noon or at the store, remember to stay sparkly, everyone. Good night. Oh.